baby, and baby.
My two sisters have left me like this. Because of man, okay, I'm not saying you left me.
For me, I'm really grateful
For us.
for us.
Thank you, big brother. But Kasia, me and her vibe well. We spoke.
Trouble is, I think, is Chinwe. But
Just give her
give her distance.
We're something more than friends, or probably even married.
I actually picked the bottle that Udine got.
I'm just happy. I'm happy with everything. I'm walking down.
Our beautiful couple, Kesia and Kelly Ray, had their first diary session yesterday. And for some minutes, I was like, can you both just be couples here? Eh? You are safe with Vicky. You know, you are still giving that official vibe, game vibe, you know. And even Big Brother noticed it when he asked Kelly Ray if he needs a hug. But I guess he misunderstood it, thinking it was a hug from Big Brother, not knowing it was a hug from his wife. At the time, I was like, can the both of you just relax? And Big even noticed that too, telling them that they look so tensed. Well, Kelly Ray told Big Brother that he's still trying to adjust, that his true self is yet to be out. Being that the number one reason for that is that he said coming on stage, he had plans on things to tell Ibuka, things to say, but unfortunately, he was under the weather that day, so he couldn't say much. It was his wife speaking and all that, and he really felt bad about it, being that first impression matters. He doesn't know how people outside as viewers perceived that perceived their first intro coming on stage. But he said he's trying to let bygone be bygone, you know, move ahead, forge ahead. But then it's a difficult thing for him, that he's trying to just relax and be himself. Big Brother also advised him to just move ahead, you know. And so far so good. They said the house have just been like the beautiful stage, although they know that with time more things will happen. People will get comfortable and manifest their real self, just like him, that he's yet to manifest his real self. Cassia as well said, so far so good. It's been good. They are bonding with people. The housemates are nice. And talking about impressions, housemates that have made an impression on them, they mentioned the radical, and they also love that it's mutual, being that during the HOH ballot voting, they voted for the radicals, and in return, the radicals voted for them as well. And for bad energy, Kelly Ray said the Aices, that he was shocked, being that he was bonding with them right from when the show started, and he was shocked to hear from them that he's a proud person. That means they were perceiving him as a proud person, even with all the rapporting and communications going on. They said that they could have been happy if the radicals won the HOH, being that they will have the opportunity to make use of, there will be a guest, you know, make use of the HOH lounge. And I was surprised to hear both of them chorus at the same time, at least use the gym. And I'm like, now gym, now gym be the main thing for now. The both of you, are you not missing each other, or is this how you all are on a normal? Anyways, Big Brother was concerned as well, as he kept asking about their well-being, but they all reassured him that they are fine. Up next, we have the Chekas, who told Big Brother that so far the house have been sweet, although they know that with time, people will get these periods. And exactly, that's what it is. It's a game now. This is still the early stage. And when Biggie asked about housemates that have made an impression on them, Chizoba mentioned Ben, TJ, and Tammy. But you know one thing, Chizoba kept saying, my Ben, my Ben. And even Big Brother was like, your Ben, you know. And she said, well, she likes, not even my Ben. She was saying my Ben, my baby, you know. And she said she likes Ben. And Onyeka in turn said, you see, that before coming into the house, Chizoba actually warned her not to eat that Monday noodles from any of the guys. That once you eat it, from records from previous season, once any guy makes noodles for you on that Monday morning, that you're definitely going to have a thing for that person. And she was surprised to see Chizoba eating noodles that on Monday Ben came and gave her noodles. And Chizoba in turn said, can you even imagine that the noodles was not made by Ben? But since Ben gave her that noodles, since then, she has just, been liking the dude. The Chekas also commended him by the way twice, saying they've been good with the leadership responsibility that comes with being the HOH, and that you all know it's not easy to manage 27 housemates. And when Big Brother asked them to guess what they think is in the custodian box, they were guessing immunity, veto power. They shall know it's about power. I mean, that Big already mentioned that the custodians, we have the power to influence the game. They also went ahead to request for disinfectant, toilet brush, that they need to do proper cleanup. And I'm like, wait, though. So this while Big didn't bother to bring this. Didn't bother to bring this thing. Like, come on now. Big's house. Can you imagine that mansion? No toilet brush, no sanitary tools. Well, a big issue. About housemates that have made a bad impression, Onyeka mentioned Damilola, but said, well, they've settled that out. But Dami was so rude the way she was talking in a very authoritative way in the kitchen. And Chizoba mentioned Suj. Although no reason though, but she said, well, Suj have had a bad impression, but it's still fine, being that they're trying to get along and know people very well. Up next was Damilola and Toyose, the Tami. And they came here looking tense for some reason. And Big Brother even had to tell Damilola to take a deep breath, that she looks tensed. When asked about housemates that have made impression of them, good or bad, Damilola didn't hesitate to mention Chinwe. She said that what she have noticed is that she has almost the same temperament with Chinwe. They tend to go off, the loud speaking and all that. And for that reason, it won't be easy, the both of them being in the same space. But she have made up her mind that she will be the bigger person. I said this one, a power jam power. She said she will, be the bigger person, be the more responsible person, and try to curtail some of the things she would have want to say on a norm. And Toyosi even agreed with that too, saying yes, Chinwe. And I'm like, but Toyosi, have you had a personal experience with Chinwe? And she went ahead to tell Big Brother that one time Damilola was in the kitchen cooking, and when Dami asked Chinwe for more help, being that Chinwe is the one in charge of kitchen, more like general, someone that oversee what's happening in the kitchen. And Chinwe asked Damilola, should I call Toyosi? Meanwhile, Damilola said that Toyosi at the time was having headache and wasn't feeling strong. So when she requested for help, Chinwe said, should I call Toyosi? And when she said, no, Toyosi is not feeling okay, Chinwe said, okay then, and left and didn't bother to get any other help. And Toyosi said yes. She remember cases whereby, Chinwe will come and say, oh, Toyosi, this, that. So I guess Chinwe has that same boss vibe that Damilola has, and it will be a difficult one for the both of them to operate on that same space. On the other hand, they say they've bonded with Femi. They like Chine as well. For the HOH ballot, they say they voted for better, being that TJ has this respectful personality that people will definitely listen to the both of them. And Ben, on the other hand, is a social butterfly, so it's a balanced duo for them. When Big Brother asked them what they think is in the custodian box, they said, well, if you ask them, they will say no eviction. Maybe the house, nobody will be going this week. And I'm like, you will never see anything. When voting is already going on, definitely someone will leave the house. After that, they went ahead to ask Big Brother for tampon, being that they don't use sanitary pads. Talking about Damilola's personality and that of Chinwe, when Chinwe and Zion got into the diary room and Big Brother asked about housemates that have had a bad impression of them, see, Chinwe didn't hesitate to mention Damilola as well. Oh my god, like she didn't even waste time. She said Damilola, although Damilola has apologized, but they will see how that goes. And another thing, the Chinwe told Big Brother that you see Double K, she's not taking that friendship story. That there is chemistry, there is vibe, they know each other very well. That even people that have dated for so long do not know each other. In fact, that she don't even know Zion reach the the way Cassia knows Kelly Ray. Although she said yes, she knows people's relationship are different. Every relationship is not the same. Every friendship is not the same as well. But no, she's not buying that story. And that she's here to investigate and find out. She will tell me, brother, I'll get back to you and tell you, what I covers. And she said she has been looking at Kelly Ray's ring finger to know if there will be any mark. And I'm like, Detective Chinwe. Up next were Surge and Topher, the Aices. And when Begin asked them about their stay in the house so far, they said it's beautiful, the house is beautiful, they love the energy, how the housemates have been matured, And then when asked housemates, they've bonded and have made a good impression on them. They went on and on mentioning housemates' name. And then Surge turned to Topher and was like, would you mention Damilola, somebody that have been feeding you? Oh my god, this house is crazy. Well, guess what? Topher still went on, continued talking as if a name wasn't even mentioned until brother was like, for someone that fits you. Before he now recognized Damilola, saying yes, Dami, although she doesn't have a good relationship with other housemates, but he's fine with her. Why you not go there fine with person where they feed you before uncle? Anyway, Biggie asked them what they think is in the custodian box, and they say, well, they shall know is a privilege, maybe a privilege that will guarantee you to the finale. And Big Brother was like, the week one, getting a privilege that will take you to the finale. That is too early now. And they said, well, Big Brother with you, anything can happen. Full of surprises. Next was the beautiful Nelly and Anita. This is another diary session that I enjoyed everything about it. And their skin was glowing. These girls, they are fine, sure. And they also made me laugh. Anyway, Nelly started by complaining to Biggie why on how her request is not being attended to immediately, even when her leg hurt. Other people were getting attention, but it took time before she got attention. And again, they mentioned the immunity, what was it called, the game they played for immunity. That's Biggie, that they tried their best to, being that they were about to get the 5th ball, and people said no. Going by what you people played, you got only 1 ball. Because at the initial stage, they didn't understand the instruction Big Brother gave. So they were just playing it on their own understanding. So, and Biggie said he just got 1 ball. They also mentioned about sheep in the house, and Nelly said, well, Big Brother, very soon there might be wedding in your house. Shaun and Wani, the way they are going about it, they may end up even having wedding here before they get evicted. And it's a beautiful thing to see that Toby likes Cassia, and I'm like, wow, our married Cassia, wahala dey oh, wahala dey. And another thing they said Nelly picked the plastic bottle that the custodians let her pick. She said she picked it and then dropped it because she was expecting to see a bottle with maybe a custodian written on it, not knowing all the bottles are definitely going to be the same. But well, it's fine. She's still happy for them. But it was just a game of luck, meaning that it could have been anybody. Were Victoria and Shaun, and I'm happy Big Brother advised them, and more of Shaun. I just hope the both of them take the advice. being that even if you're in a relationship, at least you came in with someone and you should care for them. You should care for them and make sure the both of you are still on track, because anything that affects the other pair will definitely be the end of the game. So I hope they take the advice Big Brother gave them, being that they should try and get a balance. Next, we had the radicals, full of energy. They came super grateful. In fact, their diary session was just full of thanks and gratitude to Big Brother on bringing them here, being that they've tried so many times. They kept thanking Big. At a time, Femi even dropped 1 or 2 tears, thanking Big. Last but not the least, Wani and Handy. They love the energy in the house. But then Wani couldn't even make a sentence without mentioning Shaun's name. And Handy, we are like, Shaun, Shaun, Shaun. And even Big Brother added like, Shaun, 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 Shaun. Well, I just hope it ends in a good way. I just hope at the end of the day, the discussion Shaun and Ruthie had, let's just say that discussion never happened, and it ends well for Wani and Shaun, being that the both of them, they love, like, I don't know about Shaun, but Wani loves Shaun. So with that, yesterday's diary session came to an end. It was the longest, and I'm sorry this video is as long as this, but if you have watched to this moment, please tell me in the comment section where you are watching from, so I'll give you a shout out in my next video. Thank you for watching, and do have a lovely day. Bye.